Let's listen in live.
The Division 14 team, y'all have literally moved mountains to reopen roads across this division, and we could not be more grateful. Thank you so much. Pleased to be here with Secretary Joey Hopkins, who is in his last week of the job. So he is the happiest man here by far. It's incredible to think how much work you have helped to oversee and lead your team to accomplish in the past year. And Joey, we are all incredibly grateful for your service. He wanted to quit when I took office, and I said, you can't. And he did me the favor of staying on a number of months, and we're all really grateful. Really pleased that our incoming Secretary of Transportation, Daniel Johnson, is here. Daniel, we got a lot of work to do, you and me, and I know you're up to it, and grateful for your service. Also joined by DOT Board Chair, Tony Lathrop. It's good to have our partner, our Federal Highway Administrator, Sean McMaster here today, and we look forward to hearing his remarks. He gave us some awesome news this week. $1.15 billion from the U.S. Department of Transportation to help repair North Carolina's roads. Thank you, Sean. These dollars are going to make a big difference in moving this effort forward across the region. We'll let him get into more details, but obviously our partnership with the U.S. Department of Transportation, Federal Highway Administration is critical to our ultimate success. We're joined by USDA Forest Service Supervisor James Malonis. James, thank you. It's through his partnership that we're able to get all this aggregate to the project in the most efficient way, safest way possible. Two excellent partners from the General Assembly I see, Representative Eric Ager and Senator Julie Mayfield. Any other legislators? General Assembly has been a critical ally, and I met and saw a number of local officials, and we are grateful for your work as well. Today, this weekend, is an emotional time. We're one day shy of 1 year since Hurricane Helene swept through western North Carolina, and that storm's devastation turned millions of people's lives upside down, and the impacts continue to ripple through this day. 108 lives were taken from us. Their families will grieve their absences to the end of their days. Tens of thousands of folks lost their homes. Thousands and thousands more lost their businesses or their livelihoods. Folks became totally disconnected. No communications, no water, no electricity, no means to get from one place to the other. In the aftermath of the storm, heroes emerged, and the employees of the North Carolina Department of Transportation are among the best. Helene damaged 9,400 sites along roads and bridges, and the damage forced 1,450 complete road closures. Over 1,400 roads completely shut down. This section of I-40 on the Pigeon River Gorge was one of the roads that we had to close. NCDOT and its contractors worked through the winter to stabilize 10 separate locations along this 4-mile stretch. Just getting the materials to the location posed a challenge even before the rebuilding could begin. Yet despite those challenges, on March 1st, in only about 5 months, we reopened I-40. I'm incredibly grateful to the NCDOT engineers, mechanics, crews, and contractors for their incredible efforts. And as you can see all around you, construction on permanent repairs on I-40 are well underway. In the meantime, the interstate is open and keeping people connected. I'm glad we have this sound of traffic through this press conference because it means people can get from North Carolina to Tennessee and places beyond. This project is truly a symbol of our greater recovery efforts, and we have many partners to thank for getting us to this point. The General Assembly, the North Carolina Department of Transportation, the U.S. Department of Transportation, the Federal Highway Administration, the National Park Service provided much-needed funding and permitting that is keeping this recovery moving forward. But by no means is I-40 our only transportation focus. In fact, just a year later, 97% of all state-maintained roads closed by Helene have been reopened. 97% of the roads. I'm so appreciative to our team at the Department of Transportation and their contractors. My team and I have sought to bring the same urgency, grit, and heart to the broader recovery effort. I've been pleased to work with our legislature to pass two separate bills in excess of $1 billion to address recovery needs, and we are putting those funds to work. Along with our nonprofit partners, our Western North Carolina Small Business Initiative granted awards totaling $55 million to more than 2,100 small businesses to help them get back on their feet. We've awarded nearly 50,000 scholarships and grants to students of our universities and community colleges. We've removed more than 16 million cubic yards of debris. Folks, that's equivalent to about 5,000 Olympic-sized swimming pools. Our small business infrastructure program is helping local governments rebuild sidewalks and stormwaters so that locals and tourists alike can come back to downtown and enjoy and shop at our small businesses. In June, the First Lady and I were out here launching the state's new tourism campaign, Western North Carolina, Rediscover the Unforgettable. The people and places of Western North Carolina truly are unforgettable. I want to reassure folks out here, we have not forgotten you and we will not forget you. We have a lot more work to do, and I'm grateful for every federal dollar that the state has received, but to be frank, it isn't enough. The average federal contribution to a state after a major storm as a percentage of the total damage is about 50%. To date, North Carolina has received 11%. I'm calling on Congress to pass a new $13.5 billion appropriation to send more support our way. The people of Western North Carolina deserve their fair share. I was in D.C. last week meeting with the administration and Congress, making this case. It's about helping people get back in their homes, small businesses get back on their feet, and roads getting restored for the long haul. In this work, the people of Western North Carolina are our inspiration. If the federal and state governments can bring the same urgency and determination that the people of Western North Carolina have showed, we will get this done. So let's do it. Let's keep at this work, and together let's build a safer and stronger Western North Carolina. I want to thank you, and I'm pleased to invite